Ever found yourself in a situation where you're torn between buying that latest gadget and saving for an emergency? You know that moment when you're holding your credit card and you're just one click away from ordering that shiny new toy you've been eyeing for weeks. But then in the back of your mind, a little voice whispers, "What about your savings? What happens if you need cash for an unforeseen situation?" That's the reality of being a college student in today's world. You're constantly juggling between your wants and your needs, between instant gratification and long-term security. And let's not even get started on student loans, part-time jobs, and the pressure to invest in your education. Financial management can feel like walking a tightrope, and without the right skills and knowledge, you can easily lose your balance. But the good news is, it's a skill you can learn and master. And once you do, it can transform your life, not just in college, but well into your future. Well, if that sounds all too familiar, then stick around because we're about to discuss some crucial financial tips every college student needs to know. Did you know that developing good financial habits early on can set the foundation for your future financial health? Think of it like this. Imagine a young sapling growing into a grand old tree. The sapling needs the right care and nourishment in its early years to ensure it grows strong and sturdy. Similarly, your financial habits in college are like that young sapling, needing careful nurturing to grow into a robust financial future. Managing finances effectively during college isn't just about making ends meet or even saving for that spring break trip. It's about understanding the value of money, learning to budget, and making smart decisions about spending and saving. It's about reducing unnecessary expenses, being mindful of student loans, and even finding ways to earn while studying. By building these habits now, you're not just surviving college. You're preparing yourself for the future, laying a solid foundation for your financial health. You're learning to navigate the financial world, which will be an invaluable skill in your adult life. So the question is, how do we manage our finances effectively while still enjoying our college life? Scene script. Let's dive into some practical tips that can help you navigate your financial journey with confidence. First things first, creating a budget is the cornerstone of financial management. Imagine your monthly income as a pie. Slice it into pieces representing your expenditures like rent, groceries, transport, and leisure. By visually organizing your income, you can identify spending habits and adjust them to meet your financial goals. Next, trim the fat off your expenses. We all have those little guilty pleasures that seem harmless, but over time they can add up. Whether it's that daily latte or a monthly subscription you barely use, cutting back on these can lead to significant savings over time. Third, make the most of student discounts. It's not just about cheaper movie tickets or gym memberships. Some businesses offer reduced rates for software, tech gadgets, and even travel. So don't be shy about flashing that student ID. Another practical tip is to consider getting a part-time job or freelance work. This not only supplements your income but also gives you valuable work experience. You could pet sit for your neighbor, tutor a high school student, or sell handmade items online. The possibilities are endless, and the extra cash can make a big difference. Now let's talk about credit cards. They might seem like a magic wand that fulfills your desires, but remember, every swipe is a loan you'll need to repay. So avoid getting trapped in credit card debt by using it responsibly and paying off your balance in full each month. Don't forget to squirrel away some money for emergencies. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. Having an emergency fund can be a financial lifesaver when unexpected expenses come knocking. Being mindful of student loans is another crucial aspect. These loans can be a great help, but they can also become a burden if not managed well. So understand the terms of your loans, explore repayment options, and prioritize paying them off to avoid accruing interest. Last but not least, invest in your education. This doesn't just mean paying your tuition fees. It could also involve attending workshops, buying books, or enrolling in online courses to expand your knowledge and skills. Remember, investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. Implementing these tips can help you build a solid financial foundation for your future. Remember, mastering your finances doesn't happen overnight. It's more like a marathon than a sprint. It's about the day in, day out choices you make and the habits you form. It's about choosing to skip that expensive latte and brew your coffee at home. It's about resisting the urge to splurge on that designer item on sale and instead putting that money into your savings. Consistency is the key. It's not about making one big financial decision, but rather about making many small ones that add up over time. As Adhil Shetty, CEO of BankBazaar.com, so aptly put it, it's about developing good financial habits early on. So don't be disheartened if you don't see immediate results. Just like a seed doesn't sprout the day after you plant it, your financial health won't improve overnight. But with patience, perseverance, and above all, consistency, you'll start to see the fruits of your labor. Start today, make small changes, and watch your financial health improve over time. That said, it's time for us to wrap up this enlightening journey. We've traversed the landscape of financial management together, uncovering gems of wisdom along the way. But remember, knowledge isn't power until it's applied. So don't just sit on these tips, use them. Start creating a budget, reduce those unnecessary expenses, harness the power of student discounts, and consider a part-time job. Avoid the quicksand of credit card debt and save for those rainy days. Be mindful of your student loans and remember to invest in your education, because that's an investment that always pays the best interest. I can't wait to hear about your experiences. Share your stories in the comments below. Have you found a cool part-time job? Have you created a budget that works for you? How are you managing your student loans? Your experiences could inspire someone else on their financial journey. Thanks for watching. If you subscribe and leave a comment saying you subscribed, I will reply to it. So what are you waiting for? Start your financial journey today.